I added a feature to the quick control screen that lets you resize that screen to make it larger. One thing I found with my program and other programs using a large touch screen on my computer, that sometimes the buttons and knobs and switches come out just a little too small to be able to easily hit with your finger. It takes a couple stabs at it sometimes before you get your finger positioned quite right. So I thought it'd be interesting to take a look at the quick control screen and make it a little bit larger, maybe so large that it actually does take up the entire screen and makes the buttons and knobs on it easier to push. So let me show you how that works. I'll start up the program. I'll connect up to the TIU. If I press the quick controls button right here, it shows you the normal size of the quick controls. I can add a couple more by pressing that right button. I can set up different engines. So this is a nice screen because you can control here, in this case 4, but up to 10 engines at one time from one screen. So some of these buttons and switches are a little hard to hit because they're a little small. So I wanted to see if I could make them a little bit bigger. So let me hide this away and disconnect and exit. And then let me start it back up again. So one thing is that when you do change the size of the quick control screens, you have to exit from the program in order to have it take effect. So we just exited and we started back up again. I'll press the connect screen. I'll click on the setup button, bring up the setup window, and you see down here at the center middle, there's a new little button called quick control scaling. Normally set to 1 so that you can get exactly one-to-one of what it was designed. If we wanted to make it a little bit bigger, let's just say 1.6. You can actually go up to 2.0, but I'm going to just set it at 1.6, and I'm going to hide and save that. Here we have to disconnect and exit, and since it's changed, we're going to come back in, start the program again, connect up, and I'm going to press the quick controls button. So now you can see it's substantially bigger. I could add more controls. So on my screen here, I can just barely fit 9 across. So now with these big buttons, big knobs, much easier to hit when you're using a touch screen. So we'll hide that. So that setting in the setup menu is saved so that if you left the program, and I'll show you what happens if you go back in again, you connect up, and if you press the quick controls, it brings up the same large size quick controls.